A remarkable takedown of the veteran Romanian in straight sets, 7-5, 6-4, sends her storming into the quarterfinals of the WTA 1000. The tournament just exploded. The very same underdog, crushed in Madrid back in 2024, has returned with a furious storm of skill and vengeance. She's turning heads worldwide, caught in a clash of titans. Immense career pressure versus the hopes of an entire nation. At just 20 years old, Alex is battling in the highest echelons. She faced a titan, world number 32 Cîrstea, a player who hadn't dropped a single set in her last 8 matches. But on that court, a fire ignited in Alex. From the crushing heartbreak of early breaks, she engineered a breathtaking comeback, fueled by a crowd that sounded like it was transplanted directly from Manila. Their cheers were so wild, so deafening, they even mistakenly roared for her on points she hadn't won, completely shattering her opponent's composure until she was forced to complain. Her defense was lethal, pushing rallies into grueling marathons, forcing mistake after mistake, all while she wrestled with a volatile mix of nerves and raw determination. This was Filipino grit personified, standing defiant against the giants of international tennis. The world was stunned. A player expected to cruise was suddenly face-to-face with a nightmare. She was completely undone by the lefty's fiery power and brilliant tactical mind. The Filipino rising star has the online world buzzing with a single, electrifying word: upset. This felt like a home court advantage on foreign soil, a beacon of hope for underdogs everywhere. The momentum from scalping Paolini yesterday carried her into this fight. She is proving, with every thunderous shot, that she is more than just hype. She is building a legacy on the WTA circuit, igniting hopes for future Grand Slam runs. A tidal wave of Pinoy pride has surged. The support is electric, the audience's energy turning the Dubai Stadium into a virtual arenetta, pushing Alex beyond her own limits. This is the story of a fighter rising from the shadows and becoming a beacon of shining hope, a testament that our nation can compete on the world stage. She is building her legacy, one thunderous smash at a time. What comes next? Can Alex conquer the semis, or does a new dramatic twist await? Share your energy, my people. The next chapter will unleash even deeper drama. Just picture it. The courts in Dubai seem to tremble with anticipation. Our hearts are pounding in our chests. An entire Filipino community, glued to their screens in the dead of night, holding its collective breath. Alexandra Eala, our 20-year-old warrior, just delivered another devastating blow. A straight sets victory over Sorana Cîrstea, 7-5, 6-4. Boom! What began as a mission for revenge transformed into a colossal statement victory that sent shockwaves around the entire planet. The narrative of the match was pure theater. The opening set was so thick with tension you could barely breathe. Eala fought back from immense early pressure, shaking off her nerves until she finally stole the set at 7-5 after a series of brutal, soul-crushing rallies. The second set was even more ferocious. Cîrstea, the higher-ranked veteran, came out swinging, desperately trying to push back the tide. But Alex dug deep, unleashing a blinding mix of sharp lefty angles, an unbreakable defense, and clutch winners that left her opponent visibly shaken. With every single point, the crowd erupted. It was a mini Philippine frenzy inside that arena, the roar so overwhelming it clearly rattled the Romanian veteran. The energy was so electric it felt like she was playing on home soil, despite being in the middle of the desert. Online, the reactions exploded, a firestorm ranging from pure disbelief to unbridled excitement. Shock at the underdog flipping the script, admiration for her composure under fire, and sheer inspiration seeing Filipino talent rise against impossible odds. The emotional core of this is incredibly powerful. A career at a crossroads versus the dreams of a nation? Alex could have easily buckled under the weight of it all. Past losses, the grueling ranking climb, the endless travel. But instead, she transformed all that heartbreak into fuel for an inferno of hope. The Paolini upset from the day before built the momentum. This victory adds another blazing chapter to her legacy. The entire tennis world is talking. Analysts are declaring she's on fire. Fans are convinced this is the dream run, and underdogs everywhere feel seen, feel represented. Pinoy pride is swelling from a quiet undercurrent of support into a viral tidal wave of "We can do this," flooding every social media feed. The feeling has shifted from the national heartbreak of past near misses to a renewed, unshakable belief, proving that Filipinas can and will dominate on the most elite stages. And the conflict only deepens from here. Her next opponent is the heavy hitter, Coco Gauff. The pressure intensifies. The stakes are now sky high, but Alex is turning pain into power with every single fearless swing. A legacy is unfolding right before our eyes. This is a reminder to every one of our countrymen that from the depths of doubt, a dawn will always come. Who can possibly stop her now? Can she punch her ticket to the semis after these quarterfinal fireworks? Spill your fiery reactions below, my fellow Filipinos. Part 2 will unleash the matchup breakdown and an even deeper surge of pride. My friends, the momentum behind Alexandra Eala right now is like an unstoppable train hurtling down a mountain. After her epic upset against world number 8, Jasmine Paolini, 6-1, 7-6, she charged straight into the round of 16 and toppled the veteran Sorana Cîrstea in straight sets, 7-5, 6-4. What was once a rematch tainted with the bad, the memory of Madrid, 2024, became a moment of sweet, explosive redemption that sent shockwaves through the tennis world. You want the details of the fight? It was brutally intense. The first set was a pure grind. Both players battled relentlessly, but Alex fought back from pressure points, fending off break attempts until she snatched it 7-5 in the most clutch moments. Then, in the second set, she became even more aggressive. Lethal lefty serves, razor-sharp angles, and an ironclad defense made it impossible for Cîrstea to find any rhythm, and the crowd in Dubai felt like the Araneta Coliseum. The Filipino fans were screaming their hearts out, giving her an extra push so powerful you could feel the energy surging right through the screen. The online reaction was an absolute explosion. Utter shock at the complete script flip, admiration for her composure against a formidable opponent, and the pure inspiration of watching a Filipina star battling against giants. The feeling of support was palpable, as if the entire nation was at her back, turning the desert arena into a home court advantage. The emotional core of this moment stems from past heartbreaks, the near misses, the tough losses, and the crushing pressure of carrying the flag now channeled into renewed hope and the building of a legacy. At just 20 years old, Alex is becoming a symbol of resilience, transforming every doubt into fuel, every setback into a comeback story for the ages. That monumental victory set the tone for everything. The win against her next opponent proved her consistency at an elite level. The global buzz is undeniable. Tennis fans are declaring this a certified dream run. Underdogs worldwide can relate, and the Pinoy pride is swelling from quiet prayers into a viral roar of "Let's go" and "Proud Pinoy" flooding every social feed. This is the kind of story that serves as a powerful reminder. From the shadows of loss, a brilliant light of triumph will emerge, rallying everyone to believe again in the power of Filipino talent on the world stage. And the conflict only escalates from here. The quarterfinals loom, with potentially heavy matchups ahead, including possible showdowns against the top seeds. As the pressure intensifies, Alex only grows more fierce, transforming every challenge into a stunning opportunity. Her legacy is unfolding live. One step at a time, she marches toward an even greater place in history. Can she possibly continue this hot streak all the way to the semifinals? What's the next bombshell? Drop your strongest predictions and your gut feelings in the comments, my friends. Part 3 unleashes the deepest wave of pride and explores the future implications. It's just incredible, everyone. After back-to-back upsets, Alexandra Eala is becoming a truly unstoppable force. She took down Paolini, and now she's in the quarterfinals of the Dubai WTA 1000, with her underdog story blossoming into a full-blown legacy tale fueled by her fighting spirit, her lefty magic, and her clutch plays under pressure. Everything we're seeing shows she is ready to become one of the greatest Filipina stars in tennis history. This emotional peak is born from endless heartbreaks, crushing losses, and grueling ranking struggles, alongside sacrifices for her family and country, all culminating in this moment of pure triumph. Every victory isn't just for her. It's for every Filipino who believes that we can go toe-to-toe with the world's elite. The global reactions are screaming with pride. Fans everywhere are declaring this an absolute dream run. Underdogs are finding inspiration, and the entire Philippines is united in its support. It feels like hope has been reborn, rising from the shadows of doubt into the bright light of a possible Grand Slam breakthrough. The next match is a colossal test, but Alex only grows more courageous, turning every obstacle into a stepping stone. This is the story that reminds us all. Filipino talent combined with sheer grit equals world-class potential. A legacy is being forged live, one step closer to history. Can she reach the semis, the finals, or go even further? What is your ultimate prediction? Spill everything in the comments. This wave of pride we're all on shows no signs of stopping.